What's happening? Another episode of Thought Candy. Yes, the one and only Philly is here with my counterpart, my partner, right-hand man, Mr. Sean Slaughter, aka Mr. Millionaire Mindset. He's donning a Thought Candy shirt. Bro, you looking good over there. Hey, we got some guests black. We're going to jump right into it. Yes, we definitely want to make sure that they tell us who they are and where they from. Get right to it. We don't got a lot of time. We're going to jump right into it. And I hope you guys are real with us too, because I think Mr. Slaughter, I'm going to tell you, he went into the bag of tricks and pulled out a good one here. So, hey, can we do a round robin and tell you guys your name and where you from? Right quick.
What's up, fam? I'm Nick. I'm from San Diego.
All right, Nick.
Hi, I'm Tanya. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri.
Tanya from Kansas City, Missouri.
What's up, everybody? I'm G, Alabama, Roll Tide, Chi-Town, stand up.
All right. And
you
gotta unmute yourself, Miss Bridget. We got you muted. You got yourself muted. You
can't hear neither.
Oh, we can't hear you. Can't hear me. Hey,
Sorry,
that's Bridget.
I was just so excited to be on the podcast. I'm from Spain, raised in Dagos, Bridget.
Okay, we international, Mr. Slaughter. We international now, sir. Go ahead and take it away, my friend.
Hey, welcome to the Thought Candy podcast, where the goal is to motivate, inspire, and educate, and hopefully we say something you can relate to in these episodes. We appreciate you, ladies and gentlemen, chiming in. Let's get right into it. We don't need to have a whole lot of extra. Let's just jump right on in. News flash. You ain't 21 no more. Getting old as a bitch.
Damn.
That's the topic of the day.
I can feel it in my bones.
I need some Ben Gay on that thing.
Oh, Lord.
What y'all think about that? So,
is everybody 21? Is everybody over 21 on this podcast, Mr. Slaughter?
Yeah.
Okay.
I could go on record to say that.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
Yes, sir. Let's jump right into it.
Look, I'm 20.
Hey, we're gonna talk a little bit about that. being you ain't 21. I know we all seen these folks that are trying to keep that young, that young vigor age going on, the 40s, the 50s, the 30s, the 60s, some in the 70s, when it comes to fashion, what they wearing, how they talking, they health. A lot of guys and women are not taking care of their health like they should, right? Another concern we had talked about as well, because this is a news flash, as you said, Mr. Slaughter. A lot of old folks, when I say old, I'm saying that very respectfully, they still out in the clubs, 50, 60 years old, they out in the clubs. Mr. Slaughter, we talked about this. You said with their children and with their grandchildren. Can we speak on that a little bit? And, the way they try to stay young, I'm not going to go into it right now. I have you, talk on that subject, but sometimes it's time to let it go, right? When is it time to let it go?
Yeah.
So can we speak on that a little bit? I'm going to open it up, to everybody. Fashion. I know you guys seen some folks, that old grandma, she 55, 60 years old, and she still got the leggings on. Out in Walmart.
Everybody can't wear yoga pants. I'm gonna just say it right now. No, you ain't yoga nothing. Ain't the yoga or the gun.
I ain't seen no parts of a gym. Come on, speak on it now. Come on, I ain't putting nobody out there on blast. And it's just not the women, it's the men too. Huh? Sean, you said, what was it? Last week you see the brother with a FUBU shirt on? No disrespect. No disrespect.
FUBU throwback jersey. and some Stacey Adams.
Come on, speak on it.
Come here, girl. let me buy you a house. Come here, girl.
Exactly.
No,
If you look at y'all seen
you
them, come
gotta
on,
let
speak
it
on it.
go.
This is a news flash. Come on. Y'all, Nicole, you hold on. You dressing, you not dressing like that. I know you kind of what? You still
Damn.
out there in the yoga pants? What's good?
Absolutely not. Stop living through your
Nicole, you
kids.
still got baggy jeans and Doc Martens?
They hung up. They hung up.
Cross-colored jeans.
They gone.
They gone.
For Halloween, I may dress in there. I may for Halloween.
She said Halloween.
Right.
Youthful.
Bridget, huh? Bridget, come on now, speak on it. Come
I'm
on
probably
now.
the most conservative one on the podcast. I mean, there's stuff that I can wear now that I still don't even wear. You know, you barely catch me in a pair of shorts. I just dress modest anyway.
What about the folks? You ain't been in a Walmart or a Costco and seen something and said,
Well,
you know she
I
shouldn't
mean,
do that.
I've seen older people who still have a nice body who can wear that stuff. And then I've seen some people who are young and shouldn't have that stuff on. You know what I'm saying? I mean, your body it ain't right for that. But you know, to each his own.
They still try to make it work, but it's spandex. It's stretchable. It's gonna work with my body parts,
But look at the
even if they
Halle
oozing.
look at the Halle Berrys. Look at the J-Los. You know what I mean? They still will wear that kind of stuff because they got the body for it.
Yeah. I guess if you work hard for it, you could wear what the hell you want to wear, but everybody ain't working like that. If you got a popcorn and a beer and some peanuts and cake and you rocking yoga pants, you know damn well you ain't exercising nothing but your mouth and those teeth.
That's
to
wrong.
break down whatever you chewing on. I'm just saying.
See, hold on. But it may be fashion. That's fashionable now. What's that whole Lululemon line or whatever, right? That's fashion. So that's what women.
They got big girl fashion though, and they have big guy fashion, big and tall. They got what's that? Lane Bryant. Is Lane Bryant still popping?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it takes a certain level of confidence to wear things.
Yeah.
Like there's some things I just wouldn't wear because but women that I see wear some stuff that's tight, I'd be like, ooh, God, if you can wear it, I know I can do it. It's their confidence.
Yes. How you 51 and forever 21?
You say
go to a store that works.
Oh, you got the J-Los. You got the ones that are still wearing size 4 and 6 and 8.
I'm saying the ones that cannot, that are determined.
Big folks stay at a little girls and boys clothing.
But
at a little girl's boutique.
Yeah, stay out of it.
But we're not even talking. We're not even talking about that. I'm talking. We're just talking about what you wearing and how you should be wearing. Once you're that 30, 40, 50, maybe 30 is fine. When you 40, 50, 60 years old, Sean, I think you and I were talking. We seen someone on Instagram where grandma was out there twerking. Now, there's certain things that you just know you can't be doing.
She's staying relevant.
Come on, speak on it.
She's staying relevant.
Yeah, she's staying relevant.
But is that not exercising if grandma's out there twerking?
No, you didn't say that.
See, right?
Oh, so it's exercise now.
That's
they got a twerking class. They got a twerking class.
Grandma
got a pole dancing class. Do they have a twerking class now? They got a pole dancing class.
You better watch TikTok. Y'all better watch TikTok.
You know what? I may be in this category.
And
I may be in this category. Man, getting old is a bitch because I didn't know about that. They got the grandma twerking class.
Didn't even know, yeah. We don't even be privy to certain information. Listen, but all I'm saying is when the ones hit 30 is the new 20. Nah, damn it, 30 is 30. You know, you may look good, but you still 30. Let's just be real. Well, okay, real quick, off the subject. Why y'all never don't want to tell your age? Is it because you don't want to be portrayed to be older and you rather be younger? Because a woman never tells her age.
I'm proud
of it.
Nick.
I'm proud of my
Why is it impolite if we ask? Why is it always impolite if we ask? Don't ask a woman's age. Why is that?
That's
That's a
insecure
good-
women. That's insecure women.
I just
that-
feel like they don't have it all together if they conscious about it. Tanya,
I don't
you
think that I
you
don't think
real
they're
intellectual because I've been listening to you.
I don't think that it's that there's not conscious about, uncomfortable about their age. I think this is something that's been started a long time ago, that you don't ask a woman's age, and therefore it has stuck throughout society. So women use it more often. You
Yeah.
know, now it became a generational
But tell me
thing. You
something.
got- Sure.
I like what you're saying, but tell me something. Why y'all be so in a rush to get grown, and then when you get grown, you want to reverse the clock?
Ooh.
Because bills come along.
You said what? She said bills come on.
Bills come along.
She keeping it 100.
Reality and
Keeping it
grownness
100.
set in.
But a lot of times, guys, is that we don't rush to be grown. Sometimes children are put into that position to raise their
Yes.
siblings. And so they're forced out there. You know, it's not a thing that I want to do, or saying that she wants to do. It's a thing that they have to do in order to survive.
We ain't not circumstances like that. I'm talking about just to want to even put on makeup and wear nails and go out and drink a fake ID to get in the club. I mean, it starts early. You know what
Well,
I'm
it
saying?
starts
Y'all be in a
early
rush
because
to
of the
get grown.
parents.
And not to say that, huh? Say
It
that again.
starts early because of the parenting. It's the parenting.
It starts at home.
Well,
Why
I
we
think
sneak in the
a
club?
part of growing up would be we all are in a rush to be grown, to have our so-called independence. I think Nick hit it when she said when it's time to pay some bills, it's a whole different ball game. Oh, that's different. I wanted to be grown, but you want to be grown on your terms.
Mm.
You want to be grown, but bills come with grownness. Heartache comes with it's a lot that comes with grownness, but you want to reverse the clock after you then got grown. Now all of a sudden you want to be young again. You know, I guess that's just the human cycle, but it was just a question I thought about, Miss Tanya.
We're talking
while,
about that. I mean,
you
talking
were
about
speaking
that.
about that.
We're talking about that. I didn't mean to cut you off, Sean. Talking about that.
You good.
You know, wanting to get in the club and so on and so forth. I mean, you know, we see a lot now. I know a couple of buddies. They have friends, and you know, we age very well. Just who we are, we age well. So the young lady, she's like 65, I think 64. I ain't gonna say her name, and she's got a daughter. They both look, you know, almost identical. She's in the club with the daughter, and they partying. How do you guys feel about that? I mean, is that a good thing? Not a good thing? I mean, should mama be out there having a good time just like, you know, her daughter is? Should she be partying? Is it time to sit there and say, okay, let me pull back a little bit? How you guys feel about that?
I will
Well,
get drunk at home with my kids, but I will not go to a club with my kids ever.
And I think a lot of times too that our older generation likes to live vicariously through the younger generation. Think about it. 64 years ago, the club wasn't popping then. Now today, the clubs are popping. Hey, and grandma.
Hold on, what you doing over there, Bridget?
That's not vicarious. That's not vicarious though. That is you in the club with your child turning up and the guys trying to pull both of y'all home or whatever.
Trying to relive that youth.
It's not vicarious. You're actually there. When it's vicarious, you're living through somebody else doing what they do, and you're watching from the outside. They are actually in the club together.
At that.
And I totally disagree with that, because I can be there and live vicariously through you. I don't have to be looking through a mirror. I can be actually there. And it's my thought process, you know, that I put into it. So if I'm thinking this is what I want to do, and I see my child or my daughter doing it, and hey, this is something I missed out on when I was younger. So therefore,
that's okay.
I want to be able to join in as well. So
I don't see that as vicarious.
That's okay. That's a good thing you're telling me. So on that particular issue, it's okay to sit there and be in the club with your kids and or grandkids.
I'm sorry, is it okay?
So you say, yeah, you saying that's all right. You
No,
said,
no,
hey, I want to go.
I'm saying it's not okay. There's a time and a limit to everything that we do, you know. Unfortunately, some people feel like their age haven't caught up with them, and as long as they got, you know, they got the movement, then hey, they want to be out there.
All right.
Now for
That's what
me,
we're talking about. That's
now for
what
me,
we're talking about. The
arthritis has
ones
kicked
that
in.
want to, yeah, they want to smoke weed with their kids. They want to drink
Ooh.
Hennessy. They want to hang out with the friends, and they want to go to the club together. Girl, where we going this weekend? You know, I got this new dress I want to
You hear a
rock.
lot of that.
That's
I
Yeah.
got my freakum dress. I'm ready to go with you.
Mm.
I'm turning up on these young boys.
How y'all gonna chime in?
But
You
Sean,
chiming in on that, G?
but Sean, I think it's more of growing up or through their lifestyle. They never got a chance to do it. That's what I
Because
think.
they was hot too early and they had them kids and now they trying to catch up.
Right.
I think Miss Tanya says some of that. You know what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
still trying to you didn't get a chance to do it, but you was doing too much in the first place, which got you into that situation. So you had a child, let's say at a young age, and you should have been trying to figure out life and going into adolescence and going into adulthood. And
Right.
in a perfect society and world, you know, that would be right. We all know that it doesn't happen that way and things happen, but there's a limit to it all. You have to figure out how to still have fun and do what you want to do and be age appropriate.
Well, for me and my girls, I have one that's 26 and one that's 18. And they have asked for me to go out with them because we're so close. They do consider me as a friend, but I tell them I'm your mama. You know, I'm your mother.
Right.
Don't treat me like you treat your friends. You know, there's a different level of that. And they get that, but they have asked me to go out and hang out and do all this stuff. But my stance is no. Like, I am not going to go in the club with you to be partying with you. And I don't drink. So, you know, I would probably kill your vibe, you know, and you don't want your mama in there because I'm like, put that down.
Come on.
What you doing? Get over here. You're not wearing that. So, you know, and when I do
It's late. Why the club
mothers,
ain't closed yet? Ain't it everybody curfew? Right.
I don't know. When I do see mothers in the club with their daughter and they tell me, yeah, that's my daughter, I just be like, really? Like, okay. Like, wow.
I'm cool with
You know?
occasional, but not every weekend. Y'all turning up together.
Yeah, I mean,
y'all, I have
and her
I didn't know it was that
girlfriends can
common.
call you and say, girl, let's go out.
truth.
no.
I didn't.
Y'all,
I really didn't know it was that common.
scenario. I got a scenario. I used to date this guy and we broke up and and then he dated this other girl. Me and the girl became friends. We'd go to the clubs and the guy would be there. We were all cool at the end of the day, but his mom she was married to the dad for about 25 years. They got a divorce. She wanted to go party. So she would go to the club where we were at, and it was weird. She would be grinding up on these younger men.
What?
She was an older woman, and she was just like, I'm back. I'm finding my roots. I mean, it was crazy. So she gets
Girl.
the guy,
Stella back.
and the guy was out for her money. She was an older woman. She was probably, I think I was like 25, 26. So she had to have been close to 50. And that was back in the club days, like not 94th, but kind of
Penis, the backstage,
like
Sybil's, which one was
I
it?
think it was like
Bro,
Finn.
what you talking, Bridget?
I think it
Listen,
was
I used to club.
Bridget.
Okay.
Look, Bridget, I think it was Sins.
See, since
Oh,
night
you
club.
going back in
Or
the
Mr.
day.
O's in Mission
Yeah.
Valley.
No, it wasn't
No.
that. But it was crazy. And I just used to look at her like, why is she out here with us? Like, that's weird.
That's what. See, that's a news flash. You ain't 21 year old. You ain't 21 years old. You can't. Well, look, we're gonna end it with this one right quick. It's kind of tailored a little bit to the gentleman. Now, I've noticed as we all on social media, They have the thing now with the guys trying to stay young, you know, cast is kind of bald, you know, got the receding hairlines. They got the little wig jump offs now. They got them joints where you can put them on, you can line them up, fade them up, and they look like they got hair. I'm an old school cat.
It ain't
I'm
even
an
wigs.
old dude.
It's the spray. They got the spray.
They got the spray. It's the spray too, but they got the hair. They got the hair, but they put it on, they glue it on, and they taper it up, and they good. How y'all feeling about that right now?
I think
I'm kind of.
go.
Say again.
I said, I think you better let it go. I'm just saying, let it go.
Come on, bro, let it go.
But why not though? Because you know the women got the lashes, they got the implants, they got the wigs, they got all of that. So what's wrong with my man putting the wig on and then getting it tapered up?
So you
baby,
yours next week, G? You get yours next week?
Oh, Philly, I already done checked it out.
Gary.
Hey, they spraying them on and everything.
That's what I was telling her.
Get the kid and play high top fade.
Listen,
Kid and play
ask Jamie Foxx and LeBron James and them. You know, come on now.
Oh,
Yeah, they got the spray in. How you feel about it, Sean? How you feel about it? Thank you.
That's right.
That's how I feel about it. To the dome, to the Terror Dome, baby.
Thank you.
All them cats with them little lopsided heads that used to have curls and the girls was chasing them. I wasn't like this. I was flowing. It was like, but when it started going away, I took it to the dome. That's what we do.
All right. So we know G getting
women like bald headed brothers with beards, don't they?
They got to say what now?
Is that true?
They got the beards?
I said women like bald headed brothers with beards.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Let the hair go.
Exactly.
Go.
What?
We don't want to run our fingers through your hair. You can run your fingers through our whatever we got going on, but we don't want to do that.
Nah.
You heard that, G?
Hey, listen, cats be way back here with it. They had them little shags. They still had them tails in the back. Man, cut that shit off.
And if
you gotta let it go.
I'm gonna tell you this, I got dreadlocks, y'all.
What about the ones that used to wear the little patch right here? Remember that, Nick? Where used to...
What about the dreadlocks? And you got dreadlocks, and your hair starts here,
and they came down over this eye.
Hold on, leave the great one alone. Leave Stevie alone.
Not the
y'all leave Stevie.
Stevie does not have dreadlocks. Steve has braids. Dreadlocks are Stevie, but Stevie's there. Let it go, Stevie Wonder. Let it go. He don't care. He can't. Let me stop.
Exactly. He like. Hold on. What'd you say, G? Would you say, G? Stevie Wonder can see, huh? You said what you said?
He can see. He ain't fooling nobody.
Y'all wrong. That's another Sean. That sound like a podcast.
It sounds like a podcast.
But you seen that video where Stevie dropped the mic and reached down and picked it up?
I mean, he can see something. He got a lot of kids.
Get him, Bridget. Get him, Bridget. Get him. He ain't no good.
I said he can see something because he got a lot of kids. That's all I'm saying.
Well, you ain't got to see for this.
Listen.
We gonna see
his feelings very well.
He can feel his way through.
His other senses was heightened. His smell was heightened.
Hey.
LeBron dunked the basketball and Stevie jumped up celebrating. Now I see that.
I'm out of here. Sean, end it, brother. End it. We pass that time. End it, Sean.
Listen. This has been another Thought Candy production. We appreciate you all coming in and taking some time.
One more thing, Sean.
Just to chop it up with us.
One more thing. Y'all seen Steve Harvey? Now that's who need to let it go. That Steve Harvey done started dressing like he 19. Have y'all seen him lately?
Listen, he got away from them baggy church deacon suits, and he wearing something a little bit more fitting and classy now. You know what I'm saying? Folks was talking about them Chi-Town suits for a minute. You know, hey, it was slick. It was slick up until about 98, maybe 2000, and we in 22 right now. So get with the
No, G
times.
right
You know what
though.
I'm saying?
G right.
It's more of
G
a
right. You
slimmer,
ain't 20.
more
You ain't 20.
aerodynamic fit and feel without it being skinny. I'm just
No,
saying,
but G
you know.
G right.
I
He ain't
hope y'all
21.
agree, but them bell bottom or bell ringing, you know what I'm talking about, them slacks
Right.
that be all over your shoes, you know what I'm saying, and getting dirty because they done scraped up the ground. I mean, you know, I did it. I'm just saying. I killed them in Mr. Black,
Wrong.
you know, but
Wrong. But
that's
G
old.
right.
That's old now.
No, G right. He need to know he ain't 21 no more. You need to let that go. Those little
Man.
tight. You right.
Steve,
I think he's
In the
still
shop,
dressing
but
pretty.
keep going.
He dressing classy. I think he good. He good. Let him get his bag on what you call it, Family Feud, and do what he do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I know.
Shout out
I
to that
know.
black man.
He said they found a couple of things in that mustache though. I'm just saying.
What they
Yeah.
find?
A few toothpicks, a taco. He found a lot of stuff in there. All I'm saying. I'm out of here. End this, Sean. Get out of here, man.
Hey, listen, we out here to have fun. We out here to have fun, get our laugh on, talk about some serious topics. We might laugh, we might cry. It's all good. It's all love. We appreciate you all coming through. Tune in for the next episode of Thought Candy. Love. We out.
Appreciate you guys. We out.